To you, all our teaming viewers out there, we are broadcasting live from ITV, Independent Television from Pape Hill, here in Abuja, this 28th day of July 2022. We are on that your special program, my program, your program, this morning on ITV. And today being Thursday, we're cruising on the wind of nationalism and you. I am Ebenezer Oyetakin, your host. And you definitely know ITV is certainly the best. As customary on this program, because it is all about nation building, we take our article of faith. Arise, O compatriots, Nigeria's call, obey, to serve our fatherland with love and strength and faith. The labor of our heroes past shall never be in vain. To serve with heart and might, one nation bound in freedom, peace and unity. I pledge to Nigeria, my country, to be faithful, loyal, and honest, to serve Nigeria with all my strength, to defend her unity and uphold her honor and glory. So help me, God. So help you, God. So help us, God. As often we say it on this station, the national anthem of a nation is not for entertainment, but that we may reflect vividly on those weddings and the pledges, therefore tailored our actions, our behavior, our practices in those offices to suit our national development aspirations and goals. It is on that note this morning we will be running through some tidbits. Over the weekend, from the last weekend till yesterday, the issue that is predominantly resurfacing is about our security challenges. It so appears that as we are drifting towards 2023, another year of election, these security challenges appear to be, or rather to being democratized. One would have expected that these bandits or terrorists terrorizing Kaduna, terrorizing Niger State, to the extent that the governor of Niger State cried out that, look, if we do not contain these bandits on time, they might infiltrate Abuja. It appears the reality is now dawning on everybody. And just yesterday, as a result of that, the Senate of the Federal Republic of Nigeria were moving, or rather uttering a threat of impeachment of the President, Muhammadu Buhari. There again, Nigerians are watching. It so appeared that it was on a party lines basis rather than a Senate thing. That is most unfortunate. Government is one. As soon as election is over, the Senate, the judiciary, and the executive, they are those different arms. They are expected to work concurrently in order to address challenges of nation in such a way that can deliver the benefits of governance to the people. That is what is expected. Therefore, Nigerians are saying we must not play politics with our security challenges. If there is any time in the history of this nation when all hands must be on deck, when both government and the citizens must evolve collective action to defeat our common enemy, which are the terrorists and the bandits, appearing to be threatening the foundation of our sovereignty. It is now, and that we must do. Now we are going to be examining some angles of it that is creating worries in the mind of Nigerians. The Nigerian law school, Buhari, had a hint of terrorist attack. They sent appropriate information to the right quarters. The military responded swiftly to want to see how they can contain that. Those military were ambushed. How did the bandits get to know the way they will pass through? How did the terrorists have a step ahead of the military? Something is wrong, and something is not adding up. I used to watch on television those movies, particularly the Filipinos movies. Recently, the Filipinos movies that is christened, Dear Brothers. I have seen a Director General of SSS in that movie who sent army against terrorists and also went to the terrorist camp personally to inform them that, look, they are coming, this is the hour, and the rest of it, this is how you can get them. And those armies were wiped out. I have also seen a senator in the same film contesting an election, and because of that must keep on causing chaos, setting bomb ablaze in sensitive places just to run down opponents. We have seen military generals in charge of security circumventing those things. And the way things are playing out in Nigeria, it appears that those are the things, because some of these films, they are a reflection of reality. Let us be very careful as a nation. Nigeria hold the hope, not only for we Nigerians, but for Africa and the black people the world over. Nigeria is a great country. I kept on saying this. There is no nation in the world you can pay me to domicile that I will accept. I can visit on work. I can visit on meetings and conferences. I can visit as a tourist. But to domicile, I will prefer Nigeria. Even today, I prefer Nigeria. We must collectively work to defeat this act of terrorism. Another angle to it, the Deputy Speaker, Honorable Wase, said a day ago that over 44 intelligence reports by the DSS was delivered concerning the attack that later occurred in Kuje prison. What is happening? Even if the intelligence report is 1 or 2, couldn't we have acted better? 44? No. That is not the way to go. Sovereignty will always have enemy. We must understand this. Sovereignty will always have enemy, particularly a sovereignty that holds so much hope like Nigeria national sovereignty. Even the sovereignty of God had enemy. That was why Satan was driven away from heaven. Anyone that constitutes threat to sovereignty should be adequately, vehemently dealt with. What did we buy those Tucanos for? Where are the drones? Where are the technology that can pinpoint? How have we made use of our NIN to track? It so appears that even the terrorists are making use of the NIN more than those who are supposed to make use of it. We can't go that way. Only few days ago, about 3 days ago or 2 days ago, all the schools in Abuja has to force to do their exam and close on time. Children were rushing 12 papers in a day. It is enough agony to subject our young people at that tender age to fear. Our train that we built with borrowed money cannot run because of the fear of bandits. This is Nigerian security forces, the military that took over in the name of ECOMOG and restored peace to Sierra Leone and Liberia. We are not weak as a nation. Let no one think we are weak, and we will never believe we are weak. But something is missing. There must always be a concurrent confidence between the government and the governed, that the government may form a bedrock that can help the government to succeed. Such concurrent confidence are necessary to engender unity of purpose, which is also necessary for purposeful leadership. We keep quiet over so many things we're supposed to scream about, even at the government, both from the federal, the state, and the local government level. Local government level is even passive these days, making there available so many ungoverned places that are constituting a security vacuum. Look at the issues of the police that declared. We only have one police, the Nigerian police, that declared a bandit wanted in Zamfara state. The same bandit conferred a chieftaincy title, and nation is not addressing it appropriately, speaking out from the highest authority. That is what we're supposed to be doing. If we are acting in that way, we will generate confidence of citizens to support government efforts. Then the citizens will be able to volunteer information appropriately that can help our security forces. Our security forces are trying. They are trying, but they must also be diligent enough to weed out all of those bad eggs among them. Above all, we must be careful of democratic licentiousness, so that we are not making use, in the name of democracy, we are democratizing things that are not supposed to be democratized. This is the much we can take this morning on the titbit, but more are coming for you on the station on nationalism and you. Remember, it is about a nation building. We are passionate about this country. We love this country. I remember a musician some years ago, late Sonny Okosu, he sang, "Which way Nigeria? Which way Nigeria? I love my fatherland. I want to know which way Nigeria is heading to." Those songs appear prophetic. Today, let us answer those questions. Let us define our path to our manifest destiny. That is the only thing we can do. Our military, our SSS, our police. We salute all your efforts, but do more. It is insulting that since March, those who were taken as abductees of the train, they are still in the custody of their hostage takers, being tormented. Those things are not good for our image. Don't change the channel. Nationalism and you. Wake up to the responsibility and duty of a nation building.